For whatever reason, it's still doing the thing where it points the other direction before I start, making my life nice and difficult. But anyways, here we go. All right. And for anyone watching this later on replay, this is a live video. The whole point's for me to chit chat with people, answer questions, say hi, etc. So for those who are here live, say hi in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from, and we're gonna have some fun. Let me put some gloves on, get this pulled up on my computer so I can see you guys, and then we'll go. There we are. All right, YouTube, stop changing things. This makes my life difficult. Okay. Nope, that's not the view I want. Now the chat box is underneath. There we go. Okay, fixed. Hey Pam. Hey Benay. Hello, poor Okie Pores. I like it. Hey Linda. You guys can see my galactic pants and my hot mess back here. Okay, good. Great. I might adjust this a little bit. Okay, we're going to be doing a hairdryer pour. I was watching Cindy Seidler's channel today on Facebook actually, and was inspired to do a super rainbow hairdryer pour. So this is a good position. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. I don't dare try to zoom in. That usually messes things up, but there we go. All right. So unfortunately, when I decided this, I wasn't as prepared as I would have liked to have been, and I don't have a lot of white. So I decided to do something a little different. I'm going to use Everglade Green, which is a nice dark green, as my background color. So all the paints I'm using are mixed media roll pouring paints. They're ready to go right out of the bottle. Now let's say you do like paints that are a little bit thinner or a little bit thicker. You can adjust these as you wish. You can add water, you can add other pouring mediums, etc. So I'm just going to get a nice base of this green here. All right, we've got Oklahoma in the house, Pennsylvania, Hawaii, welcome. Okay, I'm going to use my hairdryer to blow that around. Normally I have an attachment on the end of this, but I don't have it here, so here we go. If you have headphones, I want to take it off. Hey, Wendy. There we go. And that just helps to get it spread out pretty nice and evenly. I'm going to help some of my edges here. And I'm using my hairdryer for this all the time on high air and on a completely cold setting. So you can use one with heat, but that's going to dry the paint a bit as you go. I'm going to tilt this also a little bit. So I don't generally recommend that if you can avoid it, but if you do it a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Okay, just get this nice and covered. I kind of want to put this up Hello, South Carolina in the house. I'm gonna put this up on some painter's pyramids right off the bat. Just rotate this. Get all the sides covered. And there we go. Since I'm using a dark color for the background and not just white, it's a little more important that you get full coverage, which is why I'm doing the whole tilting thing. Normally I don't worry too much about it, but it's pretty obvious if you miss a spot with a darker color. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We'll get any other spots as needed. Have we done any tabletops recently? I have not done any super recently, but I do have a lot of videos. If you search Mixed Media Girl table, you should pull up quite a few on either Facebook or YouTube. All right, question, do you guys want me to zoom in a little bit? I feel like the view is a little bit far out. It's a little scary zooming in on YouTube. It doesn't work very well, but I feel like that might be good. And you guys could really see the reactions and stuff as I start to blow dry it. Also, please do me a favor and give the video a thumbs up. Share it if you would like. Super chat or super sticker if you'd like. All of it helps. Okay. Yeah, I think I will zoom in just a little bit. Let's try and see what happens. All right, everybody close your eyes for just a second. Just in case this goes awry. This is Everglade green. Well, I'm not sure if that zoomed in at all. Did it? It zoomed in and then back out. I don't know if I ended up a little more in. Oh, there we go. Okay, there. That's what I was going for right there. Hopefully no one got too dizzy. Yes, this is Everglade green. Nice, deep, beautiful green. Okay, so now we're gonna add some other colors. I'm gonna add white here. And we're gonna do, so this is gonna be pretty yellow, or pretty rainbow. I'm gonna do some yellow. A little bit of turquoise. I don't have a lot left in this bottle. And the plan is to leave some negative space, but y'all know how I am in negative space. Okay, here's some primary blue. Even though we've got a lot of green on there, I'm gonna get some emerald in here. And then I do want some warm colors, which will be interesting with this. So here's some royal purple, some merlot, a little bit of that. And then I'm using some of this pomegranate shimmer, which is from the current mystery box. We still have a few of them left, so if you haven't gotten yours yet, grab it. Hello there, guys. Okay, here we go with the hairdryer. This is the fun part. Are you ready? While I'm at it, let's just go ahead and fix up this corner real quick. And not too worried about this side, but fix that up. Okay. This is going to be very interesting. So here we go. I'm trying to figure out how I want to blow it. I think I want to go this way, then this way, then this. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try it and see what happens. 100% say that this works better with that platypus attachment, as I call it, which I took to my office. But so like I said, this was inspired by my friend Cindy, and what she did that was a bit different is she blew it out and then she spun it. So I am going to also spin this at this point. Bet you guys didn't see that coming, did you? So let me get my spinner set up. I just used it, and so I need to replace the shower cap on top and put some new sticky tape on there. Oh, wrong drawer. And then I'll probably have to zoom you guys back out a little bit. So this is an 11 by 14 inch canvas. It's not square, unfortunately, but it'll still spin nicely. The double-sided sticky tape really likes to stick to gloves. Okay, so how's everyone's week going? And can you believe it is the end of May? I cannot. I'm going to have to take off my gloves. Won't stop sticking to them. Come on. All right, well, hopefully that works. It does not seem to want to stick to the plastic. Why I'm wearing gloves, my hands are so messy anyways. Okay, so let's try now. Stick this up on the spinner. Hopefully it stays. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave those there for when I'm done. Aw, thanks, Brandy. All right, let me zoom it back out a little bit again so you guys can see the full thing. I'm pretty excited about this spin though. And hopefully it sticks to that tape. Hopefully there's not too much paint underneath it. I'm gonna have to spin it very gently. All right, close your eyes, you guys. Gonna zoom back out. Here we go. Hey, hey, Julie, long time no see. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Aw, thanks, Jill. Appreciate you. I feel like even without the spin, this looks pretty awesome. I want to do one thing with the red over here real quick before I spin. I want to just spread that out just a little bit more. So I'm going to do this. Come back here. When I bring you in for a close-up, you'll see that part. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Please stay on there. Please, please, please. That's very gentle. I think I need to spin it a little harder. I'm worried the canvas is going to go flying. Hey, Erin. So good to see you. Sorry I haven't been doing so many lives recently. As you know, life has been interesting. Okay, a little bit harder here. There's not as much paint on the canvas as usual also, guys, because I blew it out, but still. I'm gonna blow a couple more spots real quick and then spin again. I want to get a little more blending action going there. Okay, here we go. There we go. Getting some spinning going. Hey, Patricia from Las Vegas. I will likely be there in a few weeks. Just visiting on my way to the hopefully Grand Canyon. That's the plan anyways. Alright. What do we think, guys? Work it a little bit more. I kind of want to blow this end out a little bit now too. I really like this end. There we go. And I kind of like that it goes in the middle there. I think that's different. Oh, hello from Canada. It does have a slight Northern Lights feel to it. I agree. And maybe I'll embellish it with some trees. Who knows? And it's definitely different with that dark green background, which I like. Okay, couple more spins. So this isn't having quite the reaction that Cindy's had. I think her paint was a little bit thinner than mine is right now, but that's okay. It's still pretty awesome. All right. Whoop. Now we're cooking. Okay, while I'm spinning just a couple more times, I want to let you guys know there are a couple specials. So you can use the code SMALLBIZ through tonight for 10% off site-wide on mixedmediagirl.com. That includes resin, that includes pouring paint, kits, aprons, yada, yada, yada. And then you can use the code FLASH for 60% off courses tonight only. So both of those expire at midnight, okay, guys? So definitely take advantage of these end of the month specials. And orders are going out really fast right now. We've got a pretty empty order queue other than the resin orders, which will be shipping next week. All right, what do you think? I'm enjoying spinning this. I'm actually really liking how it's spreading it out, but also because I don't like negative space. What do you guys think? I'll take a vote. Spin again or leave it? Spinning isn't going to make too much difference, but if I keep spinning it, eventually it definitely will. Like if you were to look back at before I spun it to now, you'd see there's a definite difference. So let me know in the chat box. Let's take a quick vote. Keep spinning or leave it as is. And yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't hit the thumbs up button myself. There we go. Spin, leave it, keep spinning. All right. Let's see, we got 2 votes for spin, 1 for leave. Let's get 1 more vote. Spin, okay. We'll spin it just a little bit more. It's not gonna change it too much. But it's also creating a really cool pattern on the table here. Spin 1 more time. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and we'll leave that. I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up, okay? And Veronica posted the discounts up above. So make sure you use those tonight. And remember, there's only a few mystery boxes left. They're almost gone. And this is one of my favorite mystery boxes ever. The colors in these are so gosh darn gorgeous. Some of them may become permanent colors, but we don't know. All right, camera's gonna shake while I do my close-up, so be prepared for that. I am all about trying new color combos today, apparently. Okay, so this pink in the corner here is that pomegranate shimmer, which is in the mystery box. And then we've got there is some Merlot under it. You can't really see it. I didn't put a lot, but there you can kind of see it. And then we've got some of that royal purple, some of that emerald green, primary blue, a bit of turquoise, and then the white and yellow. And then that's going off into the Everglade green. Awesome. Love to hear that, Nisi. Hopefully I said that right. So I'm going to touch up a couple of these sides, but otherwise I think it's awesome. And I do think it would look really cool with a row of trees down here. I also think it's just gorgeous by itself. Even though the colors aren't, it reminds me of like a stormy night, like an ocean night. Yeah. Add a bunch of stars up here and then do the trees. Ooh, yeah. I think this is going to become kind of a Northern Lights kind of thing. We'll see. We'll see. I always wait. Sometimes I have canvases that I just feel are are incomplete, and then I just wait until something speaks to me to complete it. All right, let's see. I have time. Who has time for another project? Let's think. What else do we want to do if we do another project? Maybe even embellishment. What do I have for embellishment? Like, what paints do I have? So many paints. But do I have the right ones? Oh, that'll work. Well, that'll do. You guys want to do an embellishment? Me. Connie, do you mean glitter? Sorry, I might have missed your earlier question. Hold on. Let me go back to my chat box here. Oh, no. Okay. Glitter or foil flakes on here? Probably not. Vinay, you know what? It's so funny that you say that. I was actually thinking about doing a balloon smash today. I need to get a little, I'm not going to lie, I need to get a little more prepared for my live videos. And every time I go, I'm going to do a balloon smash, I realize that I don't have any here. I have them at the office and I need to bring some home so that I can do it on a live video because this is my home studio. So I'm going to try to remember that for next week. If anybody wants to shoot me a message next Tuesday or Wednesday and say, bring some balloons home, that would help. All right, you know what? Let me get this out of the way. I'm going to just clear a little space over here in a minute, and then we'll do our embellishment, okay? Give me a second. I actually played a little bit more with the piece from last week. That's true. Rubber gloves and bubble wraps do work. You are correct. But let's go ahead. We'll plan that for next week. I think an embellishment would be good for today because I've already got such a hot mess on my table. So, no. Clean this all up. All right, please hold. Your call is very important to me. Give me just a second. Rearrange some things. If you didn't see my on cords, if you didn't see my Facebook Live, I did one right before this where I did this project. So that's kind of taken up half of my table right now. Okay. Whoop. Don't drop it. All right, I'm trying to think what to do with all this wet paint here. Okay. It's times like this that I go, I need a bigger table. Even bigger. You guys still with me? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to cut this paper off so we can put a little bit of clean down. It's not very easy to cut it when it's wet. Connie, I actually don't know what embossing ball is. I've definitely done a lot of embossing, but I'm not sure what a ball is. Have any of you guys ever been to Scrapbook Expo? It's all throughout the country, several times a year. Trying to save this. Anyways, if you haven't been, it's a lot of fun. Larger marble. Well, Connie, it's not a problem at all. I feel like you're just giving half ideas. Like in your head, you have the full picture, but I don't have the full picture. But yeah, anyways, do not stop chatting though. I'm sure there are some fantastic ideas in there as long as I can understand them. Okay, so we have a cleanish area now. And like I was saying, I messed around with the painting that I did last week a little bit more. Okay, that'll do. So here is what it looks like. Basically, I super tilted it. And I'm thinking about embellishing this. I like pieces like this that have the lines going like this because I feel like it makes a really good divider line for like water and sky, where you can add either some mountains, some trees. You could even make it as if this was like an ocean sunset with some land going here and down here and a couple palm trees, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on some gloves because my hands are a hot mess. Okay, let me do some adjustments real quick to where I can see you guys, you can see me. I'm gonna put this over here and pray it doesn't get too much paint on it. Hey, Linda. Linda, by the way, I meant to email you, but I've been too busy. There's a package coming your way. You should have it in the next day or two. Connie, I generally will use Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Enamel Spray. Sometimes I use resin, but definitely not always. Okay, I'm going to use some folk art paint. Let's adjust this. So it's going to be a little bit upside down to you guys, but yeah. Hello, Linda. Welcome. Welcome to anyone this is your first live. I love it. All right. We're just about ready to go. And with embellishments, guys, I typically don't entirely know what I'm doing before I start. I do kind of make it up as I go. I'll usually have an idea. They do often involve trees because I really like trees. But sometimes it's just, sometimes it's like, oh, sea turtles or a mermaid. You know what I mean? So I know that I do a lot of trees, but I really like them and I'm okay with that. All right. Here we go. All right, Julie, I know we were talking about this before, but you're gonna have to give me a little more info because I kind of forgotten. Are they the wooden planter boxes that go outside? Those kind of planter boxes? I feel like it's been a while since we talked about this. And they are going outside, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just pour a little bit of this white on the table. Are they wood? Are they wood though, or are they ceramic? What are they? Okay, let's see. Let's examine this before we start. Yes, I definitely think it goes this way. And this will be from my perspective here. Wood, okay. Honestly, it depends on the kind of wood. I would probably say spray varnish though, because a lot of woods are really porous and it might just like super soak up the resin. Okay, so my dividing line is going to be around here. Okay, so we'll have sky, we'll have water, and I think normally I come up with a plan before I put the paint on. Not today. Today we just go for it. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of land here, kind of. Now I don't want to cover up too much of that original painting because it is really pretty. So basically what I'm going to try to do is kind of go along with it. And this paint is kind of transparent unless you put it too thick. Okay, and then we're going to add some trees over here. Let's do, I don't have the right brush, but we're going to kind of do Bob Ross style a bit here. Just keep it simple. Oh, someone's gonna watch this and be like, that's not like Bob Ross at all. I'll be like, yeah, I know. I got distracted. It happens. I guess this is gonna be a mixed media girl tree. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. Either way, hopefully it looks cool. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. I am so old enough to remember Bob Ross. You can still watch Bob Ross on Netflix, I think. I was Bob Ross for Halloween a few years ago. Well, I wanted to be, but my daughter wanted to be more, so she was, and I was the painting. Yeah, so needless to say, I've never seen anyone do a tree like this, so I can't say this is in anyone's style. We'll just go with it's a mixed media girl style tree. I don't know. This is no particular technique. Definitely easier if you have a fan brush like Bob Ross uses. He also does oil. This is acrylic, so. Aw, that's sweet, Jill. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of ground down here so we're not gonna worry too much about it. And I'm gonna put a couple more trees over here. Okay, there we go. One non-Bob Ross tree. Let's do one more right here. A little bit shorter. These are not coming from this land, by the way. They're coming from land over here. So hopefully this all works out. Yay! Glad you guys are loving it so far. Something different, you know? Okay, so we've got two bigger ones there. And then I want to do, I think a ridge of smaller ones here and then a ridge of smaller ones here. Where are these guys going? I don't know. Oh, yay, Linda. And there'll be another one coming for you soon. I just, yeah, life has been busy. So I try to do kind of spread them out different distances, different heights. It can be really easy to get into a pattern. And I'm going to try not to do too many. I'm going to go real simple on these. I'm just going to do lines down. They're in the distance. So who's ready for Christmas? Me. I really like Christmas. It's my favorite. This is a speedy way to do it. Yeah, best part can't be duplicated. That is correct. I couldn't even duplicate this, so. I kind of feel like I should add a moon in here somewhere. But then I'm like, okay, now we're going to get into reflections and all that kind of jazz, which reflections could be done quickly and easily. You don't have to overthink that either. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6. We don't want 6. We're going to do one more here in the middle. Fill it in a little. I mean, it is water down here, so we should have reflections, technically speaking. All right, let's do, what is this? What is this over here? Let's think this through. I could kind of erase it. I think I am going to. This is what happens when you make lines without thinking it through. Although it doesn't look bad, it could be part of the picture anyways. But I'm going to see about gently erasing. If I can't erase it without taking off too much that I don't want to take off. Even if I don't take it all off, it'll blend it in with the picture so that you won't know that it's cloudy above the trees, the moon shining through, yeah. Okay, I think that's good. We'll leave it at that. All right, let's do I mean, yes, the moon could be over here also, shining through here. Okay, so I'm going to get a cup of water. That's one of the easiest ways to make the reflections, is just use some watered down paint so that it's a little more transparent. Don't need a lot. Spin. I think there's a delay on that one. Okay. So now that I'm not going to do those trees there, I am going to add 2 more over here. Really quick. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take a little bit of water and mix it with my paint just to make this a little thinner. And then basically we're going to just go underneath here and kind of do the same thing in reverse. Does not have to be exact, it's a reflection. And hope this is not one of the times when your brain decides to work backwards. It happens. So technically, the moon would now be above these trees with the way this light is going. So these reflections are 100% not even remotely exact, not even trying to be, but they'll give you the idea, right? If I wanted to be a little more exact, I would actually rotate the canvas and not do it upside down. Okay. I'm going to add a little more paint to the ground here. So this is kind of an inlet, I guess, kind of thing. Okay, let's do moon or no moon. What do you guys think? Moon? I think moon too. No moon. All right. I decided I should add some kind of background trees here. I feel like I've overdone it a little bit on the trees, but who knows? Okay. Here, let me show you guys up close so you can see what we're working with here. So if I did add a moon, probably be around right here, thinking. And I think I want to extend this land a little bit here. Have it be a little thicker over here and then thin out. Yeah, I know. I need a reason for the reflection. Well, you know, art is art. Technically you don't, but I agree. Okay, moon. Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's go around right here. Maybe up here, let's see. Go right here. Oh, sorry, Erin. We have full moon here. So you always do a circle and then you spend the next hour trying to make it perfect. All right, I think I am gonna add, I actually add a tiny bit of deep sea to the moon instead of black. Because we do not have any black in here, but we have deep sea, and that will kind of help it to go along with it. And I generally just add a little bit and then I'll tap it out and kind of blend it. Unless I'm doing a bigger moon. I know, right now we need a howling wolf. I was totally thinking that too. Yeah, unless we do a bigger moon, I definitely don't worry too much about the accuracy of the moon itself. I could put a big howling wolf over here, but just kidding. I'm not going to. All right. Yeah, I think this is a case of leave it alone. I could always come back to it later and decide to do more to it. But for now, I'm just gonna smooth out this land here a little bit. Throw a signature on it and call it a day. Okay, I'll bring you guys in for a close-up again in just a second. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I would have liked to have had 3 big trees over here, but it is what it is. All right, now we do a close-up, and then that's it for today. So I'm just gonna bring it to the camera instead of moving the camera. Here's the full view. Got a little close-up of that moon. Nice, simple. And I can also come back in later and do a little more embellishments on these trees. Add a little detail work, probably with like a dark blue or something like that. Add some shadows in there, but overall, not bad, not bad. Quick little embellishment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really appreciate you joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys, thank you so much.